I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns
You
and all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war
my
room.
dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
So it's the wrong intro. And you know what? I don't. Do I have it? No, not loaded in. It's fine. We'll do that another time. But hey, it's gonna be a fun time when we get to play the actual intro for Blockbuster Brawl over and over and over. I'm excited about it. I like the intro. I'll let you guys kind of start to jump in before I start, answering questions and making announcements and stuff. But hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing good. For those who are watching on the replay, I'm Caleb Coho. You probably know me. What's up, Chris? I am the last founder of Multiplex Entertainment, still here. And I have started running our new Blockbuster Brawl division. I used to run I created Phantom Fights. They're no longer here. We were like, what would we do if we could do a new one? That was kind of my idea when I went to Cody, and this is what we came up with, and I'm excited about it. So, sup, my fellow monk, with Will. So, yeah. If you didn't see Ryko and Cody last night recapping Act 2 for Melee, watch it. Act 2 for movie Melee was so fun, despite having to pivot. I think it turned out really good. A lot of cool stuff happened. A lot of cool stuff coming up in Act 3 you don't want to miss. The summer series this year is very, very different, which, of course, you already know because the pickup video is already out. But a triple threat summer series tournament, a triple threat pick'em for Melee? What? It's going to be good. It's going to be a great tournament. I'm riding solo. I didn't have any of the Brawl team here to help me, but I do want to shout some of them out. Namely Brittany Tapley, who's one of the co-founders, co-creators of the show. She's great. She's very busy grinding stuff out for us. Literally, gotta shout her out. I don't know how the show would run already without her. Some great writers on the team that we added that I'm very excited about. So it's gonna be a good run. Literal blood, sweat, and tears in the tournament this year. Yeah, literally, Jack. It's good. It's chaos. I love movie Melee so much, so I'm excited. I'm excited to bring you a secondary offering that's if you really like Melee, you'll like this because it's very different. And I'm here to answer all your questions about that tonight because we gave you teasers, little appetizers when we announced it. I'm here to kind of answer all those questions. But one of the big things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to announce what we're doing first, coming up after movie Melee, or Mayhem at the Multiplex, rather. So it's going to be an exciting little bit of a slate reveal. Going to reveal what teams are going to be in the tournament. Going to reveal your matchups. Get ready. It's going to be a good video. I don't know where Adelaide Spence is because this is that's one of the people who I'm expecting to see in the chat that's going to cause chaos grenades for me when it comes to this live stream. But get your questions ready because I will be answering them in due time. My puppy is whining, guys. Here, Dipper, you want to come say hi? The world of Multiplex has not seen this dog yet, so this will be. This is Dipper. He's my son. You all know Chip. Anyway, so we'll get into it because Cody's probably watching this going, what the fuck is Caleb doing? So we'll get on into it now that we have enough people sort of here. The way we are launching our Blockbuster Brawl League is a bit of a slow rollout. We're only going to be doing one match a week starting in August. Post Mayhem at the Multiplex, we will go live, like I said, with a 16-team tournament. So we will crown an inaugural teams champion when we reach the final act. The final act, we will put the inaugural Blockbuster Brawl teams title on the line. We will have team champions crowned there. And we'll introduce singles next year. Since we only have a half a year, we wanted to focus on one division. So I'm really excited about who we got in this tournament. A bunch of killers, let me tell you. I'm very excited about it. I only could take 16 teams. There are a lot of teams that I'm excited about that will be in next season, early next season, because I'm going to get all you in, I promise. I'm excited to introduce a singles division. So this will be a lot of fun. But to start, we're just doing a classic 16-team tournament. Old seedings. We're not doing a pick'em. Not yet. We might introduce pick'em next season. But to start, I figured just a classic 16-team tournament is all we need, not to get too overwhelmed. And I'm going to announce those teams one by one here right now. How the seedings were determined, you ask? Random. Totally freaking random. Put all the names in a list randomizer with Cody and Brittany and other members of leadership present and hit the button, and this is what it spat out. So don't blame me. Blame random.org at assigning you your opponents. So with that, your number one seed in the inaugural Blockbuster Brawl tournament. God, I know when I start doing quick, fast intros like I normally do, I'm going to stumble so hard. Your number one seed is the Tyranny of Evil Men, Robert Kastner and Amaru Moses. They will be your number one seed, taking on the number 16 seed, which I think is going to be a fun team. Kind of a crazy one. Did not see this coming. Droogs Not Drugs, Igor Kosik, and David Nishimoto. That is your inaugural 1 versus 16 matchup. Tyranny of Evil Men, Kastner and Rue get to play Igor and David in the first round. Droogs Not Drugs. I don't know why they went with a Clockwork Orange sort of reference for their team. I get Pulp Fiction, like that's in the game. Where'd you get a Clockwork Orange from? Kubrick's not in directors. I mean, yet. Anyway, your number 2 seed is maybe my least favorite title in the history of teams. Your number 2 seed is the Declaration of Independence. Dean Manis and Adelaide Spence, you are the number 2 seed in this tournament, and you will be taking on the number 15 seed, the Melee Purists. That is Payson Johnson and Dylan Van Thine will be coming in as the 2 versus the 15. I think that match is going to be really good. I think it's going to be a really fun match that I'm excited about. Bar, hello. Nice to see you. I should also mention this before I continue any further. We do have a match that will be at Mayhem at the Multiplex. It's not for records. It is an unsanctioned exhibition to show you how the game is going to work, so you get a chance to see how it plays. Who's in that match? I'll tell you. Andrew Barr and Cody Newberry, the Delco boys, will be in that match. They're playing. Who are they playing? Mike and Nazario. They're also, they're a different name. They're not Blockbuster Video anymore because I took their name. So Mike and Nazario will be playing Barr and Cody at Mayhem in a exhibition teams match. So you get to kind of see how Brawl works before the matches come out live. So I'm very excited about that. The number 3 seed in this tournament is a real veteran team on the Melee side. It is Blame Canada. Ryko and Eric get the 3 seed coming in, and they are, speaking of which, taking on the number 14 seed, Cobra Kai, which is Mike and Nazario. Mike and Nazario will be in this tournament. They are the 14 seed, playing Ryko and Eric with Blame Canada. Very excited to see Cobra Kai play. Seeing Mike and Nazario on a team again just makes me happy. It's right to reunite them. I'm just happy about it. And to see Blame Canada play, I love Ryko and Eric the best. So that's exciting. Your number 4 seed, a team that we have not seen in Multiplex technically ever, but in a long time. Jack Pinchuk and Alex Martinez, the Second Breakfast Club, is your number 4 seed. They'll be taking on the number, 13 seed? Yes, 13 seed. The number 13 seed, the Condiment Kings, Brandon Cohen and Jeremy Potters. Jeremy Potters, one of our writers. I'm very excited that Jeremy's on board. He and the Condiment Kings coming in as the 13th. They're playing the number 4, Second Breakfast Club with Jack and Alex. Very excited about it. Going to be a good one. Another team I'm very excited for here, the number 5 seed. Once again, a Melee team carrying over to another division is Law Deal, Scott and Jacoby. I think they're going to be a great Brawl team. I think they're going to do really well together here. Very excited to see them over here. They will be playing the number 12 seed, Country Roads. That is Matthew Chen and Kaiser Wang. They are Country Roads playing Law Deal. I'm very excited to see them play. That's going to be a good one. Then my 2 favorite team names are playing each other in the first round. That's the one that randomizer spit this out. And I'm like, dang, this could be the finals to me on paper. So I'm excited to see it. because one of these teams is a team that we haven't seen in a hot second, and they're back with a new name. Joe Fairley and David Garcia, Django and Kashyyyk are coming in as the 6th seed, playing the number 11 seed, Operacion Dynamite, Kurt Kolakowski and Mark Menchaca. I'm super excited about that team. It's going to be a really, really good one. I'm very excited to see Mark and Kirk, and to see Django and Kashyyyk, to see Joe and David back together here. It's going to be a good one. Excited about it. I'm excited to see what the comments are here as we go through. If you can literally shout out who you think the team that you think is going to win or who you're rooting for, I'd love to hear it. Also, get ready to drop those questions because I'm ready to answer some. So, your number 7 seed, a team that surprised the hell out of me when they signed up on the post, because I thought one of these guys had retired from trivia, dropped off the face of the earth, a former Melee Teams champion, a Melee team reunited under a new name, Matt Cuellar and Thomas Eanes. They are Cameron Eats Crow, is the name of their team. They are taking on the number 10 seed, the Ethics Committee, Aaron J. and John Marr. Pretty excited about that matchup. I have no idea what to expect with Aaron and John taking on former team champions in second reel in this new game with Cameron Eats Crow. Gonna be a good one. And your final matchup, again, brutal matchups that Random.org created. Your 8 versus 9 is the definition of an 8 versus 9. I'm really excited to see it. Your number 8 seed is a TBD team name. The only ones that still haven't gotten me a team name. The team of Cameron Redshaw and Albert Weird Harma are coming in as the 8 seed. Albert is back. I'm excited to see him playing with Redshaw. Going to be a good one. They're taking on the number 9, Smart and Dumber, Jake Meltzer and Anthony Tisdall. I'm really excited to see that matchup. That, to me, is a true 8 versus 9. It's going to be a really good one. So that is your tournament. To recap it, your 1, Rue and Kastner, the Tyranny of Evil Men, versus 16, Droogs Not Drugs, Igor and Nishimoto. The 2, in Declaration of Independence, Dean and Spence taking on the 15, Payson and Dylan of the Melee Purists. Blame Canada, Ryko and Eric are your 3, taking on your 14, Cobra Kai, Mike and Nazario. Your 4, Second Breakfast Club, Jack and Alex, taking on your number 13, the Condiment Kings, Brandon and Jeremy. Then you have your 5 seed Law Deal taking on your 14, Country Roads, Matthew and Kaiser versus Jacoby and Scott. Your 6, David and Joe, Django and Kashyyyk versus number 11, Mark and Kirk, Operacion Dynamite. Number 7, Matt and Thomas of Cameron Eats Crow taking on Aaron and John, the Ethics Committee, while 8, Cameron Redshaw, Albert Weird Harma take on Jake Meltzer, Anthony Tisdall, Smart and Dumber. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be good. Bar, you literally, Cody pulled you out of this tournament. You guys will play. Don't worry. That team is far too French. What team name? Operacion Died is Italian, first and foremost. So, Jack, stop it. What happens to the other teams that didn't get chosen? Final answer and others will be at the beginning of season 2, the February and March. I will get all those teams in. I do want to shout out some of those teams because you did sign up. Rum Raptors, Jacob and Zach. Final answer, Jordan and Brian. Chadwick and Carrie, Web Family Values, A Kill for All Seasons, Will and Antonio. You guys will be in early next season to make that up. So we just could only have 16 teams fit. Those are the 16 teams that got in from the randomizer. So that's how we rolled. So, but don't worry, you will be in literally at the beginning of next season. All the teams that didn't get to play will get to play, along with all the singles division stuff that we'll be doing. So, oh, and you and Steve, Chris, sorry, as well. And Jim Green still needs a teammate. There's also a special team that is on the horizon that I don't want to talk about. So, but I will tease that for next season. A lot of teams that didn't get to go in that will be next year that I'm very excited to see play. So yeah, I'll open it up. If anyone has any questions, go ahead, shoot them at me. Anything that you want to ask me about Brawl, anything you want to ask me about the tournament, about teams, about Melee, I don't care. Whatever, keep it mostly to Brawl. But if you want to ask about Melee, I don't care. I'll answer it. But yeah, hit me. Game format. Good question, Kirk. So the game format will be the exact same 3-round format as Movie Melee. We are keeping it. Is there cheese in your bits? Who are you? No, there's not. But cool. The game format, Kirk, is the exact same as Melee. It'll be run the exact same way with a couple of twists. We have a couple of extra added features to it called lifelines. 3 lifelines. Exact. I'll get more into that a little bit later, but I will bring that up, that you do have a little extra advantage going into matches. Within the matches, I'll explain what those 3 lifelines are at a later date. But yeah, no, it's gonna be great. It's the exact same pick your poison, wheel round, whiteboard round. For 5 rounds, we're playing around with rounds 3 and 4 to hammer them down, but we have some really cool ideas that I'm excited to implement for the 5-round matches. So you add the Cobra Kai TV show to the categories. Thank you. There was brief discussion about adding some TV to some categories, and we decided that was a bad idea. But it was an idea that we considered for a moment. So Cobra Kai would be one of them that we'd consider, but maybe, who knows? We did consider the Star Wars shows and the MCU shows, and then we're just like, this is just stupid. Don't do that. For regular Movie Melee teams that only played in one match, played Act 3. In Act 3, if Cody didn't go over it in the Act 3 video, it's not in Act 3. I do know there are teams coming down the line in Acts 4 and 5 that teams that only have played once so far, the 0-1s, do have a potential to play in Acts 4 and 5. I'll let you know that. What is happening here? Okay. Whatever that is. Anyway. Any more questions? You can keep hitting me. I'm good with anything. I did. Dude, the Wicked for Good trailer looks so good. It looks great. Yeah. What are the categories again for Blockbuster Brawl? I'm glad you asked. I'll break them down one more time again for you. So there are a lot of categories, but I will do my best to kind of recap you what we're looking at. And I will also publish the categories list as well. If you aren't following me on Letterboxd, we do have the list posted as to what films are there. So the categories for Brian are Space Odysseys, which includes Star Wars, Star Trek, Avatar, and then also Fifth Element, Event Horizon, and Starship Troopers. Dark Futures, which is the Alien versus Predator movies, the Blade Runner movies, the Terminator movies, the 2 Escape from New York / LA movies, and then as well as Oblivion, Elysium, Dune, and A Quiet Place. Guns, lots of guns is Rambo, Transporter, Crank, Hitman, The Raid, John Wick, and The Equalizer. Hellbound is The Exorcist, The Omen, the Conjuring franchise, and the Insidious franchise. Spirit of Adventure would be the Clash of the Titans movies, the Jumanji movies, the Mask of Zorro / the Legend of Zorro, the 3 Tomb Raiders, the 5 Pirates of the Caribbeans, the 2 300 movies, as well as the Lone Ranger, Uncharted, the 2 National Treasures, and the 2 Gladiators. Zero to Hero would be the 2 Longest Yards, the Bad News Bears, the Rocky franchise, the Major Leagues, the Mighty Ducks, the 2 Space Jams, as well as Cinderella Man and Warrior. Animation Celebration are all the Pixar franchises, so the Toy Stories, the Ice Ages, that's not Pixar, but you know what I mean, the Ice Age franchise, the 2 Nemos, the 2 Monsters, Inc., the 3 Carses, the 2 Inside Outs. We also have the 2 Secret Life of Pets, the 2 Sings, and the entire Despicable Me franchise included as well. Legendary Lovers is the Father of the Bride movies, the Before trilogy, the adaptations of Nicholas Sparks, the Bridget Jones movies, and the My Big Fat Greek Wedding movies, and the Mamma Mia movies. Brains being the Night of the Living Dead series, the Evil Dead series, the 28 Days Later series, the Resident Evil series, the Zombieland series, and then the Cabin in the Woods, as well as the Train to Busan and Peninsula movies. Monster Mash is all the classic monster movies. There's a whole list on that one. I'm not going to break them down all the way through, but it does include like the Brendan Fraser Mummy trilogy, the Victor Frankenstein, I Frankenstein, 3 versions of Nosferatu. That one, if you want to go watch the announce the video, you can. Wands, Wardrobes, and Rings, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Narnia, self-explanatory. Elementary is Pink Panther, Hercule Poirot, Scream, and Sherlock Holmes and Knives Out, as well as Gosford Park and Clue. We Are Families, The Honey I Shrunk the Kids, The Beetlejuice, Scooby-Doo's, Princess Diaries, Cheap Brother Dozen, Stand at the Museums, Goosebumps, Sonic the Hedgehogs. Then all Studio Ghibli, its own category. Directors are the films of Fincher, Tarantino, and Nolan that aren't covered in other categories. Marvel Legacy is anything that is Marvel non-MCU. MCU gets its own category. DC Legends is literally every DC movie that exists so far, all 54 of them, because we didn't want to bother with DCEU versus DC when DCEU doesn't exist, and what is and what isn't. We're just going to put it all in one until the DCU is big enough to make it its own category. And then Grab Bag Blitz has a bunch of nano categories, one-hit wonders, which is Willy Wonka, Goonies, Labyrinth, Princess Bride, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Felted Friends being the Muppets franchise, View Askew, the View Askew movies, and On Broadway, which is The Wizard of Oz, West Side Story, Sound of Music, Chicago, Sweeney Todd, Les Mis, Cats in the Heights, and Wicked/Wicked for Good when that comes out. So those are the categories. Let me know what you are excited about, because I'm down for it. Are streaming only films like Prey, Brawl eligible? Yes, some of them are. Prey, Bridget Jones 4, those are eligible. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid is also included. It's the only quote-unquote direct-to-DVD or direct-to-video thing we're going to include, just to make that an even 3. So there are a handful of direct-to-streaming things that we will include, just because the line between streaming and theatrical is a little weird at the moment. So we wanted to include the stuff that mattered. Prey, Bridget Jones, it's weird. If we ever added like a Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F would be included. Like, there's just no reason to not include the ones that like Netflix made sequels to, or Hulu or whatever. There's just no reason for us. But yes, Chris, to answer your question, yeah, Bridget Jones 4 and Prey. Right now, we will have to see. Where we are at the end of the first season. At the end of the first season of Blockbuster Brawl, we'll see. If something is already worn out and we're only through a tournament, then we'll pull stuff out, swap it. We do have a couple of category ideas that have been pitched at us, replacement things that we thought of while we were making categories, so that we have ready to flip in and out with other things that get exhausted. So the Ice Age Disney Plus movie, I'm guessing was sorry, Brian, yes, the Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. Thank you. The Ice Age Disney Plus movie is not. It's a spin-off sort of weird thing. We decided to just include the 5 Ice Ages on that one, just because the Buck Wild spin-off is kind of a weird, nebulous situation. We just decided not to touch that one. Matches. Thank you, Kirk. You got me back on track. Matches will start scheduling next Saturday. So the 14th is when you'll start getting green rooms set up. We are only doing 2 at a time, so don't get overwhelmed. But as we start pumping them out and setting up these rooms starting next week, just be on the lookout for your green room. So we're gonna start just in order, going down the 1 to 8 matchups. So happy Madison, huh? I'm good. Maybe, but probably not. Not unless it's like part of another thing. That's just kind of part of the allure of the game. I think is going to be seeing how you all build your strengths with it. So to kind of reiterate, that part of it is you guys are able to build strengths like you do in Melee, however you sort of want, using those parameters for one, and then you pick one category to be your general from the 20 plus whatever kind of range or whatever. So yeah, out of the 20 categories, you pick one to be your general. You have one specific narrowed down strength. So, yeah, that'll be how it goes. So I'm excited to see how you guys, build them, how you decide to attack that. Because me personally, it was born out of the idea of like, man, what if I just could play in a world where I could just put Batman as a strength, and then come in and be like, I'm good at Batman. See if you can beat me on Batman. So I'm excited to see what you guys build strength wise. So I'm excited to see it. Yes, I will say that for myself too, in terms of like watching the stuff to make sure I'm ready to write questions or help facilitate question writing. That's been the journey for me too, is getting through all the Legendary Lovers movies. Just my biggest blind spot. But we'll say Maddie is a big fan of those movies. So she is very much on our team for that one. Yeah. Any other questions as we keep moving on? Yeah, I'm excited for Brawl. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a good tournament, so it's gonna be good. Yeah. To comment on movie Melee briefly, while I let you all add any questions before I'll probably dip out in like I'll give you like 5 more minutes. But yeah, before we dip out, I'll just say movie Melee has been great. Thanks, Chris. It was an all right day. It was an all right day, a long day. No, it was Act 2 is great. It was a great run. Congratulations to our champions who won their matches and the people who got there to play them. Great job. Great run. I'm excited for Mayhem. I think Mayhem's going to be really good this year. Yeah, I almost forgot what year we're on Mayhem. That's weird. Like, not to get like too mushy gushy personal already out the gate on it, but like I don't know if I believed we'd be doing this 8 years later with that. So Mayhem at the Multiplex 8 being a thing is crazy to me. I'm excited about it. Having been here for all 8, getting to host, play, write, watch in or participate in various capacities, managing and playing in the first one and whatnot. It's been a lot of fun. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun to see this league grow and this channel grow and how it's changed. So I'm excited to add the next phase into it. Yeah, we have another project. I guess I have another project coming in the post-Mayhem world as well, on top of Brawl coming to the channel. That I'll reveal more on its own. That I'm excited about. So, yeah, it'll be good. All right, I think that's going to do it for me if there's no more questions. So, I'm excited for this tournament. I'm excited to see how this works, how you guys attack it, how you guys work on it and build it, and it's going to be great. Is it Jaguar 3? Zario, you misspelled it. It was CHIC. Was the name of the event, and no, there's no part 3. No need for a part 3. But no, it's gonna be exciting. So, thank you guys. Good luck studying.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.